Hold on, let me get in here first. Okay, guys. So 6 months ago, I was diagnosed with both autism and ADHD at age 42. And in this video, I just want to talk about my favorite accommodations that have helped me with managing my dual diagnosis. A lot of these I was already doing even before, I guess because I was already listening to my body and realizing that there were things I needed to do to help me thrive and feel better throughout my day. And a lot of that's just more movement. Some of these may not be of help to you, but maybe there's something in there that could be helpful. I will be putting links to all of these down below. Please note that they are affiliate links, but it's totally up to you whether you want to use them or not, because PDA, I'm not trying to force nobody. If you was going to buy it anyway and you want to use it to support the channel, feel free. It's your choice. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so this first thing that I got is super recent. Apparently it's called an aerial hammock, and I love it so much. Even just sitting in it, it just makes me happy. Like, it's something about that deep pressure stimulation, right? Like, I'm not good at getting into it yet. I'm not smooth at all. But like, once I'm in, oh my goodness, just hanging here suspended. I'm just saying. So I already do have rings, which is my next thing. Rings are just honestly for me to decompress my spine and hang and move more throughout my day. They're up here. So yeah, right now they're just kind of all hanging out together. I gotta figure out like an easy way to detach stuff, but I don't really care right now. This is just ignore these. Disclaimer too, you have to hang these from like your ceiling joists. You can't just hang it from drywall. If you're not sure what like ceiling joists and drywall are, definitely Google those. But basically you want to hang it from the strong part of your house, the wood that is holding up your house. You want to be able to screw the mounts into that. If you are interested in a video on that, I actually am planning to install these ring mounts in my living room downstairs so that my kids have more easier access, and we could just have another set of rings and stuff around. If that is of interest to you, please like this video. Yeah, if I get 500 likes, I will be sure to document the process of me installing them and post that for you guys. No pressure though, but just so I know that I'm not wasting my time. Guys, I gotta be real, right? We only have a certain amount of spoons each day, right? And I gotta make sure that I am allocating those spoons properly to be of service to you guys and to myself. So if you want a video like that, just vote with your thumbs. Okay, moving on. So yeah, rings and things. Rings and things, I love these. These are amazing. All right, next guys is the Slack board. I love my Slack board. I have it. It's from Gibbon. I love using this in conjunction with my floor to standing desk. And sometimes, like, if I need a little extra support, I'm just using my rings to balance or whatever. I love this because, like, especially while I'm working, if I feel like I need a little extra movement or I want to engage my core more or just like kind of work on my balance, it's nice. This is really nice, actually. It's just something to burn off my extra energy throughout the day. And a lot of times I do use it while I'm working at the desk just to keep things spicy, you know? Okay, next. What I've realized is that I have a lot of like sound sensitivities that I used to just kind of not like deal with. I don't know. I just didn't realize that that is what it has been my whole life until I started learning more about like autism and stuff and ADHD. So like for me, just a lot of background noise and stuff, it just sounds the same volume as like if someone is like talking to me. So it seems like it's hard for my brain to filter out what is like important. Everything just seems like the same volume. Like even right now as I'm recording this, I can hear all of the outside traffic noise because I live on a busy street. And I didn't realize like by the end of the day, if there was just so much extra noise, like I would wonder why, I don't know, I just felt even more tired or more exhausted, or like my brain was just done, like it worked so hard, but I didn't know that that was contributing. So on the days where I'm able to better control the noise around me, at the end of the day, I feel less depleted. So one thing that's really helped me, especially at church, because I play the organ at church, is loop earplugs. And they have different varieties. I'll just tell you the ones that I primarily use depending on the situation. In most cases, I'm okay with the Engage 2 earplugs, and I have them on a little necklace so that whenever I need them, they're there as I need them. It's like a little magnetic thing, rather than me having to take them out of a carrying case. I really do like these. I'm just sad that they haven't approved my affiliate link, but I'll put some Amazon links down there for you guys. If you guys want me to be able to partner with Loop, maybe they'll listen to you. Maybe just comment below. I have so many pairs of these. I have them everywhere. And it's really helped me to do better, especially like at church, because I'll play the organ and I love playing the organ and the music and everything, but sometimes like the feeling of like the music, it just hits me so deep. By the time it's time for a sermon, sometimes I'm like super like overstimulated or jittery or something. But when I put these guys in during the sermon, it helps me to reset. Like I'm able to kind of dampen my sensory input, and that helps me to honestly reset and decompress so that after the sermon, I'm good to go for the rest of the service. And that's helped me so much because I used to wonder like by the end of services, usually like by the last hymn that I have to play, honestly there's times where I just felt like I was barely holding it together, and I didn't realize that I just was like overstimulated the whole time and I was trying to perform still and push through that overstimulation. But these help me so much, and that is why Loop, you need to partner with me, guys. Like, I'm your best customer. So yeah, I love these for like every day whenever I just kind of feel like the noise is too much, or like someone's talking to me and I can't focus on what they're saying because there's just so much around. I put these in and it helps a lot. Now, if I want to take it to the next level, I got these last summer, like before I found out that I had autism, and it was a game changer. I have the Bose, whatever the top, honestly, it's whatever the top one is. I will link it below. I'll link it below, but these are Bose top of the line, and I get why people love them. It's like it goes over the ear. I actually had to try a bunch of different ones. First I tried the AirPod Max or whatever. It's Apple and all my stuff is Apple. And so I was like, okay, I'll just try that. But those things were squeezing my head. Like they were squeezing my head too much, guys. And then after that, I tried my husband's, which were Sony's, and they weren't the top of the line at the time, but when I tried his noise canceling headphones, I was like, oh, these feel good. These feel good. But over time, they also were pinching me. So then I tried the Bose, and these allow me to last the longest. Like I can wear these for several hours and be okay. But there are days where I feel like my head is more sensitive than normal. I don't know. But I'm usually good for a few hours with these if needed. And at the most, that's all I ever need is like an hour or two. All I know is for me, these were well worth the investment. And I'm so glad that I got them. And I used to like wonder like with people like why is everyone just going around with all these big earphones and stuff? But no, I get it. I totally get it. Also, then you don't have to talk to people because people can physically, visually see that you have headphones on and you probably won't hear them. So it's a very good deterrent if you're like really not in the mood to socialize. Yeah, I've avoided a lot of conversations in that way, and I like it. But it's just weird because like I don't know, when I was younger, I feel like I wanted to be more social. I think the ADHD side of me is like, yeah, I want to be more social. I want to be like all up in the everything, all up in the conversations, part of the groups, everything. But now as I'm older, my autism side's like, no. You can do it once in a while, but you can't be out here in the streets all this. No, no. So I'm good. I have like two or three good friends that I hang out with like sometimes, like not all the time, like once in a while. And we're good. Don't invite me. Don't invite me to parties, please. Don't invite me to weddings. It's okay. Like, I don't care. Please do not include me. All right, guys. And then the last ones that I have for like noise canceling and stuff are these Apple AirPod 4s. They just came out, I believe. I love them so much. I actually, in terms of noise cancellation, for me, it seems easier for these guys to just block out stuff. And they have like this conversation aware feature where like it really blocks out noise, and then it can sense when you're talking to somebody or when someone's talking to you, and then it lets a little more sound in so that you can have that conversation. And it kind of also mutes, like if you're listening to music or something, it will mute the music so that you can have the conversation. It's actually pretty good. Like it's pretty intuitive. And I'm glad that I got these. They're not that expensive. And so I love these, like if you want to be more like subtle about it compared to like the over the ear ones, like these are great. So I'm more likely to take these around. They don't You just have to watch like the battery life on them, but they last several hours, like I think 4 to 6 hours, which is fine for me. But yeah, I love these so much. I didn't expect how well they would perform, especially because they're the in-ear ones. But I've had these a few months and it's really helped me in just like everyday life. Yeah. So next I want to talk about trampolines or rebounders. 5 years ago, I had a trampoline for me and the kids, for our family, for a whole family. We're gonna say it was for the kids, but it is for the whole family. And it was during pandemic, and it really helped us to keep getting our movement in. Sometimes, it's too cold outside, but being able to just randomly bounce on the rebounder was amazing. But when we moved, because I started my real estate journey, after that we kept moving around. I ended up giving that rebounder away. But I always remembered in the back of my mind like all the fun times I had bouncing on it. So I actually just bought another one for this house. It's foldable. It's like the smaller version. I think it's like 39 inches, which is more than enough for our needs. And it's like so quiet when you bounce on it. It's from Jump Sport Fitness. There's so many benefits to bouncing on a rebounder each day, like especially when it comes to lymphatic drainage and stuff. And it's just good for your joints and everything. You got, of course, you have to like check with your doctor and stuff if you got some other things going on. But just in general, being able to bounce up and down, it's like a lower intensity than like running or straight up jumping jacks, things like that. So I like to put on a song of the moment and just kind of like jump to the beat. Like right now, that song is Golden. Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. Going up, up, up. I didn't know how much I would actually like that movie, but I feel like there's some autism and ADHD undertones in there, guys. I feel like I really related to Zoe and Mira, maybe? Yeah, I feel like I really related to them, like certain parts of each of them. Come on, guys. If you like that movie, comment below. Who's your favorite character, right? But anyway, bouncing each day just makes me happier and I like it. I do want to talk about Ono. I love Ono fidget stuff. There's a lot of different fidgets out there, but these are just what I like because of the quality of them, and they're super quiet. I have this roller in different sizes, like the junior size and the regular size, and it's just nice when you're out and about, but like you don't want to be making no noise. I have it in black, so it kind of like blends in with my whole ninja persona, and I'm cool with that. I love it. I don't know. You can also get some like sensory input by rolling it on your arms and things like that, and I like the feel. The other fidget that I really like is their I think they're called Signets. These guys are substantial. Hold on. Can we like look at these? Look at the textures. I like these when I'm just sitting at my desk and I'm like thinking about stuff. This just allows me to have that like movement outlet if I don't want to be like moving all over the room and stuff. So, but also just in terms of meetings, that's why I also love headphones, because with headphones it's like, say I'm on a Zoom call, but I want to get up and move around while I'm thinking of ideas and stuff. Like having either my AirPods or my Bose, it makes it easier to just get up and walk around and like go do things too, but still be present in the meeting just in the way that works best for me. I love these. They're magnetic. They're cool. Oops. It's just fun to play around with these while brainstorming and doing other stuff. Next, let's talk about floor seating. So I hate regular chairs. If you've been to my main channel, you know I'm all about not regular chairs. I like to sit on the floor, or I like to sit in things where I can move around more. And it's not only good for like mobility reasons, it's just good for me being able to stim, like I didn't realize that that's what I was doing, but stimming, rocking more easily, and just feeling more aware of my surroundings and feeling more safe, like in terms of where I am in time and space. All right. As you can see behind me, I do have one of my floor futons. This one's from Zonely. I've had this for over a year and a half. I started floor sleeping on the floor with this guy, and during the day I can fold it into a couch. I have my Ven balls that I like to sit on. These are my regular chairs. Like if I'm gonna sit like 90 degrees, these also double as exercise balls, but they're like very beautiful and it's just functional furniture. Also random, I have this hug pillow from Zonly and it's like, it weighs a bit and it's nice to kind of, oh, it's so nice to kind of just hug while you're sitting somewhere. It's a weighted pillow. And you can get like somewhat of a workout too. Look at this. Look at this, weighted. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's from Zonly. But yeah, I also have like these what are these, like Zafu cushions or whatever. So like these are also from Ven. Like you can get like a matching set if you want. Yeah, so I have this matching set. It's beautiful. I love it. Now, a lot of these things are an investment. It's all, like I'm not saying you have to buy these, but definitely it's nice to have furniture like this that allows you to sit more on the ground when you want to. I've tried a lot of different floor cushions and none of them are as convincing as these guys. Like these are like these are thick. There's two sides. Like you could do straight up buckwheat, which is moldable, or you can have a layer of cushion before you get to the actual buckwheat. And the matching set's really cool. I don't know. So, oh, and then of course I have the globe. A lot of you've been asking about this. Like this is legit a masterpiece. Look at this, like the stitching and everything, freaking accurate map of the world. Like, look at this. And I have the moon. The moon is in, I think my son's room or my daughter's room. And I have a Pokeball also. I have everything, guys. I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. But I like it. I like it better than like sofas and couches. So that's just what works for me. Oh yeah, I did mention Zonly's futon. I also do have a futon, an authentic Japanese futon from Futon Beds from Japan. And that is a more recent addition, but if you really want a futon that was actually made in Japan by a futon master, then you could go that route also. So next we'll talk about floor desks. As far as I know, in terms of electric floor to standing desks, there are currently 4 on the market. The current one that I'm using right now is from Marina Mantra. I'll have a review for that on my main channel if it's not already up. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. I think it's beautiful. The whole thing about a floor to standing desk is that you're able to use it in so many different positions. Like I can sit here, but then also I could have it go up to like a seated position. It takes a bit, guys, because of the mechanisms. But while it's moving, I can go walk around the room, take a movement break or whatever, hang in my rings, whatever. As a content creator, obviously I work from home. I'm editing a lot, I'm doing scripts, I'm writing, I'm emailing people, but I don't want to be stuck in one position all day, So this is just an easy way for me to move through all the motions without having to think about it too much. It's just fun. Even when I'm standing, I might throw that slack board in there, and that's pretty cool. This is my bedroom, but it just feels like a multi-purpose room during the day, and I'm okay with that because, like if you have a regular bed, this is just me, guys. If you have a regular bed, then 40% of your bedroom is just for that bed, and you can't really if you have a smaller bedroom, you can't really use it for anything else. But my house is not that big currently. It's a rental that I'm fixing up that I've been taking forever to do, but I'm getting, this is the year, guys. So for me to be able to reclaim my space, that's just what works for me, and minimalism and everything. And I'm still working on, that's an ongoing journey, guys. Another thing that I really like that helps me when I'm feeling kind of overstimulated and stuff, helps me just calm down, wind down at the end of the day, is my weighted blanket. This one is from Baloo, guys. Baloo. Every time you buy one, they plant trees. They like replace the carbon footprint. They replenish their carbon footprint. So that's really cool. This is nice, especially if you ever feel like you're overheating. This definitely keeps you cooler. Like you're not gonna like warm up at night. If you tend to run hot, this is a good solution for that. But I like just relaxing with it. I never tried weighted blankets before like a year ago. So now I realize how great they are for deep pressure stimulation. Alexa, change accent light 1 to pink. Oh, that's not the right color. Hold on. This is another accommodation actually, guys. This light thing. I wasn't even gonna talk about this, but being able to change the color temperature of lights throughout the day is like super helpful, especially helps me when it's time to get ready for bed. When it's nighttime, you can even set up the timer so that it turns a certain color at a certain time, but like I'm not that hardcore. I'll just do it myself. I don't care. Or a lot of times I just turn them on at night for red, like red because you don't want to have like blue light coming in after a certain time because that's going to make it harder for you to go to sleep. I'm sorry, I just got up and walked away, but yeah, no, these are great. I'll link to these too. They're like only $30. I have like 3 of them, but I love them even for doing my YouTube videos. Like look at that. Like you could do color combos and stuff. All right, distracted. I'm filming a video, guys. Stop distracting me. All right, how about that? All right, it's fine. This is fine. It's so cute. And I think they're great, especially for ADHD. Like my friend, he's got ADHD. He bought a bunch of them and he put them all around his house. And so like at certain times of the day, they change certain colors and I think it gives them dopamine. And so if you know, you want some more dopamine throughout your day or this helps you to like have a routine or whatever, but not too much of a routine, these things are awesome. I love them so much. Definitely for nighttime, these are great. Now, the other thing that I do for nighttime to help me get ready for bed, I just bought these recently. I've had these for a few weeks now. They are from Block Blue Light. Previously, I tried some blue light blockers without a prescription. It helps to have the red light at night, but even sometimes there's times where I'm in front of a screen a little later than I should be. And having these like just makes it better. Like it helps me to not have my circadian rhythm thrown off by having too much blue light exposure late at night. So like after 7 p.m., these bad boys go on. And I have a prescription version now and I love these. I'm actually gonna wear them for the rest of the video just because I can. I've been on a journey to get the best sleep possible because I know that when I get enough sleep, I'm more regulated during the day. So if that sleep is one less thing for me to worry about, then it's better for everybody. Like it's better even for my kids, my husband. It's like sleep is so important, guys. We got enough other things to worry about, especially if you're neurodiverse, right? You got enough other things to worry about. So at the very least, like if we can get our sleep in check, then we go be good. So honestly, with all of these accommodations, they're just like all little tweaks that I've added to my life, and it's just helped me to manage life a bit easier. And now that I know my diagnoses, I give myself even more permission to just do whatever. Like to be weird, I'll wear my earplugs, I don't care. I'll wear these glasses out, I don't care. Like I used to be like, oh no, no. But no, this is like my health, guys. So these are like some of the accommodations that have really helped me. But if you have any other suggestions down below, please don't hesitate to comment. I would love to hear like what else could be helping me out some more and what works for you guys. If you like this video, YouTube is telling you you might like these guys too. So check them out after and I will see you in the next one.